Wouldn't it be cool if you could unlock doors using only your face? We know that the technology is out there, but wouldn't it be cool if you could use that technology yourself? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a computer program that allows you to do that.
The future is here.
So talking about another conspiracy theory, so there's this new program out, and it's we've seen all these face swapping apps, like if you're on Snapchat, they have where you can face swap with people, and now there's a face swapping technology called Face to Face. And if you guys can go ahead and roll the B-roll for those of us who are, if you're watching us on the live stream, you can see this video that's up there. But it's face-to-face. It requires only target footage, which in this case, they're using footage of George W. Bush or Vladimir Putin. So they can take an actor or video from a news broadcast, and then there's an actor who on the side, it records their face, and so that actor is able to say whatever they want, and it morphs the video on the news broadcast. So it looks like George W. Bush is saying what this actor wants him to say, or it can be a news broadcast with Putin coming out and saying something, and it's just this actor on the side where it's tracing their...
And then somebody releases it out there, and then it becomes news through Twitter, and before people have any time to realize it's a hoax, it's done. People would have to go back and actually find the original clip and go, no, here's what he actually said. This is something else.
Now they're saying, oh, it's just a university research project at this point. A university, why are they, why? There's nothing about this that you would want to use it for other than some sort of nefarious Project Bluebeam type thing.
Yeah, or just create fake news, which we've seen the CIA do, and now they can do it on American soil. Those laws have been lifted where they can just go and do whatever they want. And and you think this university has this technology and nobody else has it.
Right.
You're sadly mistaken.
I mean, this is just what they are showing us.
Right.
And so obviously this kind of technology already exists. The things are already out there. So just be aware that you really do have to be conscious of what they're showing you. I mean, we've seen the videos with the crisis actors or where they're running the drills, and it looks just like the real thing. So if all you saw on the news broadcast was images of the drill, you would think it was really happening. You'd never know. And so this is a real thing that's out there. There he is speaking on behalf for Vladimir Putin, who could be declaring war against the United States. So then the United States has to retaliate and nuke Russia, and they can say, well, look, we saw it there on the video.
We saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, we saw it on the YouTube. I mean, that's where Obama says he doesn't even know with his administration. He just gets all of his understanding from the news and internet. So, you know.
Totally bizarre. But if you think that is the height of the technology, sadly mistaken. Somebody probably got a piece of code, brought it to a university and said, hey, you guys play with it, see what else you can come up with. And then they're using it as a testing ground to have it be augmented more. And because a lot of government people, they get in these areas and they're not able to really take projects to the very end, either by lack of funding or something else. So they do it through the university system.
Right. Well, imagine what I mean, if this is just some university research, imagine what's going on with DARPA and all of these others, where they go to invite all the technology entrepreneurs to come join us. We need your help.
Hey, what did you think of what was going on in Utah? Like Ted Cruz had a huge victory in Utah. That was where the Soros counting machines were.
Right.
And although, in all fairness, Donald Trump did have a very small rally in Salt Lake City. It wasn't like one of his bigger rallies, but do you think there was any...
Well, I mean, it's just kind of odd that we had all of the elite... No, it doesn't make any sense if you look at the rest of what's going on in the nation, but let's not forget, we've got Mitt Romney, right, the Mormon coming out of there, but then that was where the establishment had their big meeting in Utah of how we have all got to take down Trump. Right? I mean, that was a little odd. Why is Utah all of a sudden in the news and all these different places with all these establishment leaders meeting there, talking about how we have to take down Trump?
Ballots handed out.
And then all of a sudden, the GOP head there in Utah comes up with this new technology, this brand new website affiliated with George Soros to give voters ease their access to voting by going online with their votes.
Meanwhile, there were super long lines in parts of Arizona where they just cut out a lot of polling places. So definitely chicanery going on. It's nothing new.
All right. Well, stick around. We'll be right back. Let you know we're going to be taking some calls.